And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And you can see I put in some shrubbery. You can see we made a little pond yard with cool koi fish. I can never pronounce them. And we got a little patio here with a nice little lantern. All built from scratch. So, and you notice I didn't really mow the lawn, but that's okay. I mowed enough to do this. I will put more, like I said, as we get further into the game, I'll put more effort into it. But I figured just doing that took like 20 minutes. So if that's going to take 20 minutes, doing lawns might be an episode in and of itself, which I don't mind doing, but I'm warning you guys up front. I found some shelves that actually nicely fit here. Got a nice little plant here as well, and I found a little rug to put here that got rid of the welcome rug. It was kind of dumb. We got our computer desk with our chair and something nice, little plant there. The TV, which you saw, we got our bed. I put a picture of mountains, ice mountains, snowy mountains here, but I couldn't find a bigger one that looked as good, so we went with that. And you can see we've got our trash can, we've got our coffee maker, microwave, cleaning towel, all the little amenities that a kitchen should have outright. All present are little herb gardens with different herbs, different deliciousness levels. And all of that is done. And then in the bathroom, we've got a mirror, we've got some towels set up in here. I put some small towels over there, I don't know why. And really they should be up here on this other shelf we put in, that we installed, which I like. There we go. And whatnot, and we got a little toilet, you know, our little toilet thing there. But yeah, looks like we're good. I put a little clock up there. I couldn't really find one with a design like a backdrop on it that matched really well to the color palette that we're using, or the color scheme. So I went with something just a bit blander. I hate to say it, but at least blander works. And we could put some carpet in and whatnot, as you can see. And there it is, guys. This house is done. Now, there was something I was not checking, which was our buyers. Clearly, you can look at these guys. We don't really have any information on their particular likes. Yet. So, there is that aspect of it. But it is what it is, you know. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, it's relatively done. I like it. So we're gonna go and now sell this house. Now I want to say, yeah, we're not doing the garden contest. We didn't put enough effort into it to warrant that. We bought the house for $35,761. We've been working on the house for roughly 2 hours and 24 minutes, which you guys saw about an hour of that. The other hour actually was me doing the gardening and thinking about what I wanted to do. So that's interesting. 35,000, and I would argue we probably invested at least another 6,000 to 8,000 in it, so let's say like 42. So as long as we get our money back, I could care less. But let's put it up for auction, and see what we get. So we've already surpassed what we need to warrant and make value. So Raphael Erico, we're gonna get a $7,000 profit. However, we can negotiate. And I would say we want to raise it by at least 25% or so. See if we can squeeze another $4,000 out of him. As our negotiation is high, we'll go for that. See what he says. Excellent. So we made $11,000 off of it. Now that may not seem like a lot, but it really is. And if you look, actually, all the information is here. So we actually, house price was 35, and I would argue if you add all this together, it was another 10 grand to renovate. So we spent at least 45,000, roughly, on the house, and we made 11 grand. So yeah, we could go cheaper. We could definitely go cheaper, but I don't see a reason to. So, yeah, so I would say that's really a pretty good deal for the amount of effort, amount of stuff we bought. We spent $8,500 in furniture. So we know that roughly, plus the renovation, we're gonna run around 10 grand on a house this big. So that's just something we'll need to remember. Okay, we accept the offer. Look at that. I know we took a room out, but it made sense to me to open up that space a lot more. You know, and it still retains its forest-like look. I could have mowed the lawn, but not worried about it. We weren't gonna make much more money, I think, mowing the lawn, so fuck it. And we go back to our dump. Oh, it's not a dump anymore. For the next one, I saved your notes about them. Okay, so the more that we sell, well, that's weird. That's really weird. And this was all mowed when we had it last time. Look at that, though. That's fixing it. Kind of a little glitch gremlin there. Found a glitch. A glitch! Okay, so that fixed that. Except the fact I gotta mow the lawn again, but I'm not going. We're not gonna do that here for the office. The orifice. Alright. Now we would need to buy another house. Now we're just gonna go down the line here, because I think as we go down the line, I mean, we could change it up, and you might say, well, a lot of the house shapes are kind of the same. This is true, but the room layouts are going to be different, as well as the garden layouts and whatnot are slightly different for each style. So this is another bungalow, I think. But you see it's actually deeper than the last house. So this will be interesting. We're going to spend about 36,600. Number of floors, one. Okay. Yeah, it's bigger than the last one. I will sell for renovation. Fire broke out at home, but the house did not suffer too much, and I estimate its condition as good. House has 2 rooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. Okay, so let's buy this house. And take a look at. Oh my god. Well, this will be interesting. Holy crap, it's a shithole. And actually, for the garden, they've kind of done that work for us. We'll have to take a look at that. Let's clean the exterior, as it appears that the exterior is a complete shit show. And we're gonna have to redo the paneling on the outer wall here with something. Because, oh my god. Oh boy, we got molehills. We'll have to deal with that too. We'll worry about the... Oh, there's a back patio. This raises the limit to what we can really do. We'll have to check that out. That's going to give us lots of options. Cleaning. I like how some water seems to be going inside the house. Because I just from what I've noticed. Alright. Oh, Good lord. Just for now, so we have light. So, we have a bathroom here. A front room, it looks like. And a bed, what we could use as a bedroom. So what I would say is if we maximize the kitchen space really, really nicely, we could probably do a lot here. We're going to sell all of this. Nonsense, get it out of here. That fridge is toast. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can restore a lot of... Get rid of that. We can restore a lot of the nonsense that's happened here. We're gonna have to redo the outlets. Yay. Does this actually come off? Doesn't look like it. So... New doors. Okay, so this will just have to be new tiling, I guess. Pick up the messes here. So I would say sell off all the old furniture. It's too beat up. And we're probably going to do the same kind of little cheat we did before, which is probably rip out a wall. Probably this wall right here that leads into the kitchen. I'm not committed to this yet, the more I think about it. Get rid of that too. I'm just not committed to that. Really got to think this one through. The reason I'm not sure is because how I want to do this is because if I rip this wall out, I won't have a wall to mount stuff on, if that's even relevant. I mean, what are you really going to put in this room? You can put a table to eat on, like in the corner. Actually, I think I answered my own question. We could put desk and, over here. Okay, we will take a wall out. It's going to be this one. Goodbye, cruel wall. I wanted... And we could do kind of the reverse setup of what we did earlier. Which for me is going to be... We could have like little chairs out here. Or like the island can be out and around here, really. Ooh, that means I should get rid of this whole wall. I could always put it back. But we gotta be careful, because we're not gonna have a lot of room for the stove area. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do for a sink. It's kinda... The layout is so different than some of the other homes. This is one of the default homes, so I believe I've worked on this before, but it's been so long. I have no idea. Not leaving a pillar. Nice and open. So, if we were to have a sink, we'd have it right there. But what we can do is we can get rid of that and put the sink right here. But, no, actually, that doesn't leave any room. We can put some hanging stuff from there, but, jeez. It would be the sink, an empty spot and the stove would be right next to the wall. That's the only way that that's going to work. Unless we change it up a bit more from there. Let's get rid of this and this. I'm going to put another fixture for that in just a minute. There's a light switch. We got a place for a heater there, so I don't see a reason... Okay, here's what we can do. We only need one heater for this room. If we're going to have a heater, it's going to be over here. I don't see how I'm going to utilize this space very well. So, beyond putting a heater there. So, a radiator or whatever. Oops. Where is the... There's the fixture for that. So we'll put this... right there. And we got shower, shitter, sink there. So what we could do is put in a radiator here. That's what I didn't put in the other house. Why is that so low? Normally they're up a lot higher than that. Let me fix this. Maybe that's why. And not done the rest of the work. Bad electrical. There we go. Oh, there's no radiator thing put in. Here we go. So maybe right there. Not gonna have enough room for a washing machine. Perfect place actually would have been... No, it wouldn't have been there because there wouldn't be enough room to get into the thing. So, yeah, that's the thing. Alright, before we move on, one of the things I would like, supposedly, or necessarily to do is get the cupboarding out for the kitchen. Let's really quickly go to the floor tiles. I don't even know what we're going to paint these walls, but let's go with something simple. So maybe we'll go with like a light yellow. Like that. Not committed to that. But we just wanted something so we can get a good idea of the kitchen size here. So let's do the kitchen. So, do we have a sink that is also a peninsula? I don't think so. I want to say I think we had one, but I don't remember seeing one. Which means we can't go with the double large sink, most likely. We'll have to go with the smaller sink. Yeah, I don't see a sink with a peninsula. Which is a bit of a shame. So let's go with just this for now. Put it... No, let's... Hold on. What are actually my best options? What is this? What's wrong with your sink? I don't like it. I didn't like it. But not finding much better, really. We can go with this, if we go with this. ME. Here's the narrow cabinet for it. And then let's look at a cooker unit here or an oven unit. Come on, fit, you bastard. Ah, you prick. We can move this over a little bit. I don't mind it not perfectly lining up. That's okay. And then we can peninsula the rest of this, I guess, and see what it looks like. Assuming they even have it. That way, I don't think they do. Which is very limiting of what we can get away with. So like with this, we can put the snowy, which will match what's here, but now we have different cabinet shapes, which is fine, I guess, but... No, see, that's not really what I want. What we really want is this one. No, wrong top, though. See, that doesn't match. Okay, we can't use this, so that's fine. Let's go back to what does match. And we could go for something akin to that. And it's almost too big. Other side. They screwed this up and put two lefts in here, or am I reading this wrong? They did. Look at that. There's an error. It should be the right one. Oops. Hee hee. Yeah, see, that's where that opens. We'll leave this, I think, open the rest of the way. We need... Okay, so we have an idea of what we're doing. I don't like the tile, but we needed to figure something out first. Alright. That's good. So where to begin? When your house is a shithole, where does one begin? Well, I guess theoretically we could start with the bedroom. So let's get to cleaning the windows while we think about what we want to do. I want to do some lighter colors here, some beiges and some... Maybe some beige and some brown, maybe some gray. I think we've been going a little too bright with some of our color selections. So that's going to change how we do this. Alright. Let's repair this because these are easy to forget. Let's fix this one. We need to paint the walls before we put the radiator in. But clearly, we could put a queen size bed in here. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's take a look at paint first, then we can figure out the floor. Walls, paint. Ooh, light biscuit. Maybe that and maybe the coffee or the cacao. I would say let's go with like light vanilla. And let's go with like light biscuit. Yeah. This door can go to hell. Let's maybe do something like this. That, and then it works. It's working. Doesn't look like absolute garbage. Look at that. Looks so much presentable. So I would say for this, for the floor, let's go with wood. Well, we would go with wood anyway, but... Let's see here. Maybe... something like this? Nah. You can see it in his hand, it needs to be either darker or lighter. That. Look at that. Okay. Happy with that. Let's look at furniture. And get some furniture in here. So we're going to want to do a queen size bed because we can actually get that in here. Which is how I look at it. And that actually matches except for the pillows. It's a little better. I want to be a little careful because we need room for like this might not actually. It's too big. We gotta go with a single. We can't. We could do a double, like maybe this, because it's smaller. Though that's really not much of a double bed. But my mind is changing, and the reason my mind is changing is just the lack of space. Overall, I'm wondering if it's more constructive to still keep it single. Let's go with cedar. Yeah, we can put like the bed right here. We can put the bed. The bed is fucking hideous though. Wow, why are the single beds so weird looking? Can we get like a single bed that looks nice? I mean, that doesn't look stupidish. Weird? I don't know. I don't know what else to call it. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's a little better. thought about over here, but the more I think about it, the more I hate it on that side, but the more it makes sense, actually. Let's do that. Let's put that there. One of the customers, I think the one in the glasses, wanted a desk near his bed, so we could do that. Again, we were going with elm, I think. Or cedar. Was it cedar? No. No, I don't know what we went with. What is that? It's clearly not something we have available to us. So we'll just go with whatever. Maybe put a desk like right here. And we'll get a chair for it. Of some sort. Do. But since there's enough room, it's not a big deal that doesn't go exactly under. I don't want to put too much in right away, but we will put some stuff in. No, that actually didn't help. Let's take that out. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's do other furniture here. Armchairs, desk, no. Just bedroom. I'm sorry, that's bathroom. I don't care about decorations right now. Let me think here. Guess it is furniture, but we want cupboards. Dressers. We need something closer to the color that we have. That would match better. And then we need some cabinet space here. Why are these so fucking hideous? The things I want to put in are like the most disturbingly ugly things we could find. No, I don't like that either. It doesn't really match very well. None of this does. We don't have beach, so we're not going to put that in. It has an office style bookshelf, which we don't really want. There's one. This guy likes studying so much. It's fancy. Okay, I think we're rather done. Let's put in a light of some sort. We want something slightly nice. It is a bedroom. Doesn't need to be like otherworldly awesome or anything. It's not the main front room, but something in that's pretty good. It's weird, it's not hanging from the ceiling. Oh, that's a table lamp, that's why. Could go with something like this. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's put a radiator in, since there isn't one. We'll also put an AC probably over the door. That way this room has its own air conditioning. So installations. Let's put that there. Even though I think in real life it would not work there. Unless the hoses were somehow going out of the house. This radiator installed. AC unit installed. Put some light on the subject. Okay. And let's do some blinds really quick. Yeah, that'll do. And I think we're done with this room. Outside of putting in a door, which the doors we might do last. Okay. Let's take a look out here. Oh boy. Alright, I'm not happy. We're gonna go with white tile for this, for sure. And we could probably just go straight tiling here. This wall and this wall. And then we'll paint this wall, as far as I'm concerned. What color we paint that, I don't know yet. We might use one of the paints we already have sitting out there. Probably the beige. Just to save some money. But we need to go with something that semi-matches this, and not by a lot. So let's buy... We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So we probably only need one set of these. We'll see. So we put this out. Who knows? Maybe with the... I don't know. I don't like the color of the tile. We picked the wrong floor tiling, that's for sure. One, two, three. There. Okay. Happy with that. For now, just to have this painted. We have the paint, we may as well put it up. Just to see if we even like it in this kitchen. Because the floor tile will change and it will not be beige, so we may want to change it. Is the whole point. Yeah, the floor tiles gotta change. The wall, not so much. But I'll know better once we get proper tiling in there. That's not bad. So it really depends on what we do on this side of the room here. Mainly because the off color here is... Again, we don't have to do that wall beige. I just threw it up there to throw it up. I threw it up there to see what it would look like. We could go with something else entirely. White is actually starting to become more appealing of an option than some of the other options. But if we did beige, we'd have to do... We don't have to do that kind of brown, so I don't think we're going to use that. I don't know if I want to stick with beige or not. You know what? No. Let's go with some different paints. It's just, it's not working for me. Light cream, maybe? For this wall here. And then... Dirty pink. Ew, you're so dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty. Not sure really what goes with the kitchen, really. It's mostly white, so... Theoretically, we could go with almost anything. Let's see how that looks darker, way darker than the paint looked. Okay, maybe I was looking at something else. No, that looks much lighter than that. Yeah, that's not the same color. We were lied to, Monsoon. We were lied to. I don't want to know. I don't really want to go brown again. Maybe like a faded lemon? No. Grab this. Yeah, I think this will work. Like, this could be the faded lemon. Just to compare. I like it. I think it'll work. For this room. As far as the kitchen consistency here, I'm not committed yet. It's not going to be yellow in there. You know where it will be yellow is here. I think we're going to do this whole wall. That light cream color. We'll see how it looks, but it's going to be something like that. Okay. Well, that's going to look nice. Very bright room. Which means either you go all the way with it, or you put in some middle, slightly dark furniture. Again, all of that's to be decided. Why does that look off? Whatever. I think for the flooring we need to go light wood. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Oh shit, wrong color. Whoops! We'll see actually what we're going to really put there. Okay, I don't see anywhere else. Just to make sure it all matches. Hey, it looks very much out of the 1970s, but it gets a pass. Really quick so that way we can have all the windows done. Bathroom could just be white at this point. We've got a lot of light colors going on. You know what? I don't like this yellow there, so I think we're gonna go white on this. The cream color. It looks better. It really does. Okay. Not perfect, but it'll do. Let's go to blinds here. I actually would like to see something with a pattern, because that might help us out here with the look. Let's go with the Rosal. I think it'll actually apply to the whole house area here. Okay, in it goes. We're starting to run out of time. I'm trying to move as fast as I can. So, let's see here. It actually works on that wall really well. Here it's kind of weak sauce, I'm afraid. So we lose about $60 on that because I just don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Let's just do like, well, we're doing a white on that already, so I'd be reluctant to still go white, but striped gray isn't gonna look good. Let me see here. That looks fine back there, but we need to do something harsher, bigger, and brighter in the front. The golden flowers almost seems like it's too much, but I won't know until I at least get one up there and compare it here. Yeah, it's too much. Big decisions. We could go with a solid color, though, couldn't we? And do like sandy or beige. Well, we already got beige in another room. What about... no, too dark. Yep, yellow is gonna be weird too. We could just go with solid white curtains here. Or an off gray. There's not really a cream color. Sandy's too brown. The blue is too blue, so let's just put white up and be done with it. When in doubt, go with white or black. That's my advice. It'll go with the curtain, it'll go with the cream paint job that we put in there. Okay, and then the floor. We can probably get rid of the paints. We're done with that. The floor, we're probably going to want to go with a lighter wood. So... no, floor panels, sir. We could go with a carpet, but I think this will be nice. Let's just do a little area. Pretty big. Oh, yeah, that'll be great. That'll do, horse. That'll do. Okay, so where does this leave us here? Let's fix these sockets, which I haven't done yet. Because out here we're going to want either a dining room table, which I don't think we need. It's more of a bachelor pad. We could do kind of that cheat we did before, which is put like like a little bar area. That way we can put bigger things out here, like an entertainment area instead. There we go. Are there any other outlets that needed to be redone out here? I don't think so. Okay, we're good. We need to put in a radiator. So let's do that now. Well, actually, you know what we also need to do is put in that AC I mentioned. Which, let's put it right here. Being that it's already on this side, so they're both coming in maybe from the same hose. I don't know. Not making much sense of that, I know, but it makes sense to me in my mighty tiny brain. Well, that's not gonna fit. The room's not that big anyway. Well, you could make an argument that it is, I guess, but it'd be kind of a weak argument. And then we'll get this installed. Do. And then in it goes. Screw this all the way in, and I'm going to quickly try to put in as my... I know we're running long on this one. I'm sorry, guys. I spent too much time in the opening and then not finally decide. I don't like this lamp. We're going to change that lamp. We're going to change this goofy looking thing too. Bathroom. We're just going to go with white on white. So, yeah, that's just the way that that's going to be. I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that either. Let's see. We could do... Yeah, that's what the kitchen is. Let's do... Oh, boy. Do we have any more tile options? Ceramic white swirls. White 3D. How about that? So, we've got our shower over here. They're in our sinks over here. So let's do just this wall and this wall in tile. I think we're only going to need 2. Let's get it. God damn it. What the hell? Whatever. Let's get it done. And keep this in mind too, even though we're putting tile up all along here, we don't necessarily need to put it in there. We do have to put it up there though, as far as it looking decent. I shouldn't have sold that cream paint. We could have creamed... Cream is close to white. I would have been happy with that, but whatever. We'll have to buy some white paint now. We may not have enough tiles too. We might have to buy one more set. I don't think we will though. We still have 10 more left, so should be able to get this all installed rather easily. And then, you know what we could do though? Buy the white paint, because we're going to paint the rest of the room white. Again, we're not doing anything insanely complex. And we might go for some lighter, smaller lights in this room. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's sell those. And that blows too. Let's go with... No, let's go with... Let's see, for the other room, we can do this. I like a bit more. That's much nicer if you're going to use that. For the bathroom, where are those? Halogen right here. One for the shower, one for the shitter, one for the sink. Works for me. Why is that there? Not anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and get us some paint. Specifically white. Then we'll at least have the house painted. Make sure we got it all. We did. Alright, bathroom. Let's get it done, son. Bathroom. Let's do... I want to change up the corner shower. No, I kind of like this style for the size house that we're dealing with here. The shower is not bad. You notice I stuck some of it into the wall so it doesn't take up as much space. So we made the shower a little smaller in order to guarantee more room for the radiator that's got to go in here. Which isn't going to be located in here anyway. So this bad boy. For the blinds, we'll just do white blinds. And for the other elements here, what do we want to do? We want to do... how big is this? It's a nicer sink than we normally would put in. Do we have... Screw that on, turn it on. There we go. Pretty good. We gotta replace these doors, which will go probably with darker color for the front and back door. It's hard to say. Let's see here. The front door could be something even like that, or a little too fancy. Ah, we can change. Ah, I like that actually. So let's back out here. Dump that. We got to change that lamp out too. So our front door. Front door Cyberman. Maybe something a little bit more like this. We need to move it. I don't like it there. No, sir, I don't want it there. I want it further out. Yeah, I'd rather have it like that. We can put in that flooring right there in a moment. Oh, we don't have it still up though, do we? I think it was this. Perfect. And for you, which I did not think about nearly as hard as I should have. Is we need to put something out here. So for out here for the door, use the same door I guess for the back door. And make sure the interior doors are like an American elm color. Oh, that's too far out. Nice. And we can dick around with this later. Okay. It's coming along. Let's look at doors again, and we're gonna finish this episode with the doors, as we gotta figure out interior here. Don't really have too. They don't really give you a good interior, set of interior options, do they? They're either white, black, or slightly brown, or dark brown. That's kind of weak. That's a weird door. That's a door frame. I guess we'll just go with white doors for the rest of the room. For the rest of the house. Not giving us the option, much of an option. How does it look? It's not terrible. It matches to a degree, so I think we'll leave it. And before we end the episode, we're changing that light, that lamp out, because oh my god, that's hideous. You know, we're going with a crazy 70s look. We could go with the Bola or the Atom. We'll go with the Bola. And then over here, we can put a halogen. Something like that. That way there's a little more light. Actually, it is fine. This could be more centered. Like that. Okay. Actually, you know what? That hangs a little low for me. It's not a tall ceiling. That's too cool for this house. I guess we could try this if it doesn't hang too low. You know, that hangs pretty low. What do we have here that does not hang low? That's nuts. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking too dramatic here. Let's just go with something like this. It's still low, but it's not as low, and it's one big piece. So there we... Ooh, I like that. I really like this lamp a lot. Okay. So yeah, I think we're getting to the end of the road with what we can do in general. Because everything's kind of nice. I'm trying to think of anything else we could do, but I really can't. Outside of the decorations, and decorating, let's put an exhaust hood like way up here. You guys know why. Because we're putting in a gas stove here. Gas is better than electric, fight me. And it's kind of high. So let me get rid of this because I don't know what we're going to put. But we got our stoves going to be right there, which is where our oven is. We'll put in some cabinets here. I don't see us putting cabinets much else, you know. So there's not going to be a lot of cabinet space. You know, we'll try to maximize this space along this wall as best as possible. And just do what we can. We'll put in some chairs here for eating the food, you know, next to the sink. We could put a little circular table or a small rectangular table up against the wall. Put a TV here and maybe a couple of two-seater chairs. And maybe something over here for when you first come into the house. But there's not a lot of room to decorate. As far as over here, we'll put some nooks and crannies on the desk. I'm not going to put anything on the bookshelf because the books don't actually fit on the bookshelf. They won't go upright. They always lay on their side. And since we can't put them upright, and the amount of time it would take to fill this bookshelf would be insane. So I'm not going to do it. And then we'll put our little herb garden. Every kitchen's going to have one. We're going to put a little herb garden right here, as long as there's a window, of course. But yeah, it's coming along. It's looking pretty good. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, this will mostly be decorated. We'll have this mostly squared away. I might save the center room for last, this open area, because I haven't really put much in it, and you guys have very little idea of what I'm going to put in here. I just realized something is... We did not install this radiator. And then, yeah, and then I might do some outdoor stuff. So that way you'll get to see this complete, and then you'll get to see the outdoor, you'll get to see what we set up outside. You know, because you haven't gotten to watch me do much outside work, so I usually do it with the decoration. And since this house actually has a deck and a patio, you know, it's got a deck back here. It's very small, but it's still a deck that isn't in bad shape. And it's got a front deck which doesn't match the back deck. And we gotta clean all of this up. You know, we gotta put some kind of wooden, you know, thing here. But we're gonna probably change this out for a different color. I don't think I'm gonna expand it, though. Probably not gonna expand it. Maybe put like a frame around it. Maybe put a chair or something. And then the backyard will expand upon a lot more once we, I don't know what we're going to put for it. It could just be a lawn with the back patio kind of squared away. But as you can see, all of this is worth showing. So, especially the molehill issue. So we got our work cut out for us. But like I said, I'm going to mostly get this house. Actually, I'm probably going to decorate the whole house. Or at least get most of it done, and then when we come back, we'll figure it out the rest from there. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out the Twitch channel, and we'll see you guys next time.